We bootlegged? Oh gosh, about 10 years. Farmed. He farmed. He had his steel built in where he worked, where he irrigated at night, and he took his booze there at night. Then he put it in quart jars or pint bottles, whatever he had. Then he'd hide it. He had holes dug around the fence post so we knew where he had it. And so that, because it was against the law, and they were out to catch my dad. Well, we was lucky they didn't catch us that time. So then they came out unexpectedly. No one told Dad about it, but Dad knew they were laying for him. So here the sheriff come, and my brother Fred was with Dad, you know, and my dad said to my brother in German, "Run in and tell Mama that a man is here." Boy, he come running in and he told Mama, who it was. Sheriff, he said, "The sheriff is here." Boy, when we heard the sheriff was here, boy, we grabbed Marie and I and Minnie, Katie, and all of us. We knew just where Dad hid it. He had some hid in the house, behind the organ, some behind the doors, under the beds. And we each grabbed it and we ran out and opened it up and spilled it out so he couldn't. And then Dad had some started. It was fermenting. He had a great big barrel, and he put wheat in there, and sugar and corn, and God knows what all. That's what they make the whiskey out of. And he had it sitting behind the stove, and it was starting to smell. It was starting to brew. So three of us grabbed that barrel, took it out and poured it in the slop. We had a big barrel out there we gave where we put our slop, refuse to the pigs. So we pulled some out and gave some to the pigs, filled their throats up, and the pigs got drunk. And they run around hitting each other. Oink, oink, oink. And that sheriff then, after he seen what those pigs were doing, he went there and had a spoon and pulled out some of the slop, we called it, and smelled on it. It smelled. He said, "Well, I'm going to take some of this to the lab," he said. "Schneider," he says, "you're in for it." Dad said, "Oh, come on." He says, "That's just for the pigs." So he thought about it, and he said, "Well, I'll let you get by this time," he said, "but watch out." He says, "You're going to get caught, and you know where you're going to go. You're going to go straight to the penitentiary."